The day the galaxy learned what humans can really do under threat. The Zephyrian Admiral's tentacles twitched with amusement as she observed the primitive blue planet on her command display. Earth hung suspended in space like a helpless marble, its inhabitants blissfully unaware that their extinction had been scheduled for 0800 Galactic Standard Time. Such a young species, Admiral Vexthera mused to her tactical officer. Barely 3 centuries since they achieved nuclear fusion. They won't even detect our approach until we're already in their atmosphere. The galactic hegemony had been expanding for millennia, consuming worlds and assimilating useful species, while eliminating those deemed primitive or aggressive. Humans had failed both criteria spectacularly. Their brief history revealed nothing but warfare, environmental destruction, and an alarming tendency toward unpredictable behavior. The Council's decision was unanimous. Humanity posed too great a risk to galactic stability. Commander Zainlock consulted his neural interface. Fleet positioning optimal, Admiral. 700 vessels in perfect formation. Our graviton cannons will reduce their cities to quantum dust within minutes. But as the hegemony fleet crossed the heliopause, something unprecedented happened. Every human-built satellite, space station, and deep space probe simultaneously broadcasted the same message across all frequencies. The transmission wasn't directed at the hegemony fleet, it was aimed at every corner of the galaxy, using quantum entanglement communication arrays that shouldn't have existed for another 1,000 years in human development. Dr. Elena Vasquez stood in the underground command center beneath the Atacama Desert, her fingers dancing across holographic interfaces that flickered with impossible complexity. Around her, thousands of the world's greatest minds worked in perfect synchronization, their consciousness temporarily linked through experimental neural networks. Phase 1 complete, she announced calmly. All galactic civilizations are now receiving our demonstration. The hegemony fleet suddenly found themselves frozen in space, their ship's engines inexplicably offline. Every vessel's communication system crackled to life with a human voice speaking in perfect translation matrices for over 10,000 languages. Citizens of the galaxy, the voice began. This is humanity. You have come to our world believing us primitive and defenseless. Allow us to correct that misconception. Admiral Vexthera's blood ran cold as her sensors detected massive energy signatures materializing throughout the galaxy. Impossible readings flooded her screens, artificial wormholes opening near every major hegemony stronghold, structures the size of planets appearing instantaneously in previously empty space. How? She whispered. The human transmission continued. For the past 50 years, while you watched us through your surveillance networks, we've been preparing. Every war you observed, every conflict you documented, was a carefully orchestrated facade designed to make you underestimate our true capabilities. Earth's moon suddenly split open like a flower, revealing a massive construction hidden within, a device that pulsed with the energy of a controlled black hole. Similar installations emerged from Mars, Europa, and dozens of other seemingly barren worlds throughout the solar system. We discovered quantum consciousness manipulation 3 decades ago. Dr. Vasquez's voice echoed across the galaxy. We've been operating as a collective intelligence while maintaining individual personalities. Every human alive is simultaneously working on this project. The hegemony's most advanced sensors detected the impossible. Humans had somehow constructed a galaxy-spanning network of quantum-linked installations capable of manipulating spacetime itself. Their fleet wasn't just disabled, it was being gently but irresistibly moved away from Earth by forces that defied conventional physics. We offer you a choice, the transmission concluded. Withdraw permanently from human space and establish peaceful diplomatic relations, or face the consequences of threatening a species that spent centuries perfecting the art of making the impossible happen under pressure. Admiral Vexthera looked at her tactical displays, watching as human-controlled wormholes positioned themselves strategically around every hegemony world. With growing horror, she realized that humanity hadn't just defended themselves, they had achieved tactical superiority over the entire galaxy in a single coordinated action. The retreat order came not from her, but from the hegemony high command. Across subspace, emergency protocols activated as the galaxy's most powerful civilization acknowledged a truth they had never considered. Some species were dangerous not because they were savage, but because they were brilliant enough to hide their true nature until the moment they chose to reveal it. As the hegemony fleet limped away from Earth's solar system, Dr. Vasquez allowed herself a small smile. Humanity's greatest weapon had never been their technology. It was their ability to appear harmless until the moment they decided not to be.